Hi everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner, and I am here today with all kinds of wedding dress stuff. I have lots of trims, I have some wedding dress pieces, bodice pieces, and some grab bags. I have a lot to get through, so I'm going to get going. Up first is some trim. It's embroidered trim on a very soft tool. It is 5 inches deep from here to here, and then the design part of it is about 3 inches deep. And this is what it looks like. Very pretty, very soft, scalloped edge. This is lot M. I have 14 yards of this, and I'm asking $1.75 per yard. No beads and sequins on this. The first few I have today don't have any beads or sequins. This is another one. This is lot N. It's a pretty scalloped pattern. White. Actually, I think this is the right side of it. It is white. It is 5 inches deep from here to here. Pretty scalloped pattern. This one I am also asking $1.75 a yard, and I have 7 yards available of this one. This is lot N. Lot O is some pink trim. It's just a simple scallop pattern. Very light pink, like a baby pink. It measures about 2 1/4 inches deep from there to there. This one I have 6 yards, and I'm only asking $1.25 a yard for this one. Pink scallop trim, and that was lot O. Where did my pin go? I'm sure I'll find that eventually. Probably in the bottom of my foot. Lot P is some cutwork trim. I'd say this is just an off-white. No beads or sequins, but it has this really pretty, it looks almost like flames to me. These can be cut into individual appliques. Actually, did I say? Yeah, there's about 6 of these in 1 yard of this. It measures, I didn't measure it. What does it measure? About 5.5 inches deep. This one is lot P. I have 10 yards available of this, and I am asking $1.25 per yard for this cutwork trim. Simple cutwork trim. Lot Q, I don't have very much of this. I only have 4 yards of this one available, but it's very pretty, white with clear sequins and rice and pearl beads. It is so like on an organza kind of backing. It is 6 inches deep from here to here, and I am asking $2.50 per yard, and I only have 4 yards of this one available. That was R, lot R. No, wait a minute. Q is the, no. This is lot Q, sorry. This is lot Q. Don't want to get you confused. As confused as I am, apparently. This is lot R. This one is just off white. It is the corded alencon, and it is 3.5 inches deep from here to here. It has clear sequins, good size pearl beads. This I have several pieces of it. So if you're ordering more than 1 yard, keep in mind that you might get several pieces that equal what you're ordering, and I will let you know if it's not continuous. That lot R, I am asking $2 per yard, and I have about 8 3/4 yards of this one. Now we're moving on to some of the prettiest trims I have had probably ever. Heavily beaded, heavily sequined. Well, this one is more heavily beaded than anything. This is lot S. I have 7 yards of this available. It is 5 inches deep, and this is the overall pattern of it. It can be cut into individual appliques. Like I said, it's heavily beaded. This pretty crosshatch in the center here. Actually, if you turn it this way, you've got hearts. What am I on? Lot S. It is 5 inches deep. Did I say that? I can't remember. The sequins on here are iridescent. There aren't a lot of them. They're mostly a few up in here. And this is what it looks like. Very, very pretty. Gorgeous. Heavily, heavily beaded. I only have 7 yards of this, and I am asking $5.50 per yard. And in 1 yard, you will get about 9 of these medallions. So that is lot S. Lot T, I have very little of. I only have 3 yards of this, but look at the gorgeousness here. This top part is kind of a open, I don't know what that is, open part anyway. Then you have these flowers, and you have some more of that kind of fabric background, and these gorgeous iridescent sequins at the bottom. It measures 6 inches deep from the top here to the bottom of the pointed parts. And I only have 3 yards of this, and I am asking $5.75 for this one. Look at that. So pretty. So pretty. Love this one. And this one, lot U, is very unusual. I need to come, oops, wrong way. Sorry about that. Pretty scallop pattern, embroidered. It has tan, iridescent tan sequins at the top, and little tiny, there are the tan sequins at the top, iridescent, tiny pearls and tiny seed beads all around here, all around all the swirls, and then also around here, and more of the tiny pearl beads. And it's on a sheer background. Very pretty. Love this one too. If this doesn't sell out, I'm going to keep some of this, but I have a feeling this will sell out. This is lot U. It is 5.5 inches from the top here down to here. I have 8 yards of this, and I'm asking $5.75 for this one as well. That was lot U. That's it for the trims. Lot V is a sleeve piece. This dress was unusual because it was silver, and the appliques on it are silver. Oh, let me come out a little bit so you can see. It is a sleeve, so it's on tulle, so you will be able to cut these appliques out. I'm just going to pan It has the satin covered buttons. I'm going to pan down so you can see what all is on it. And then come down so you can see the detail. There are a bunch of tiny little pearl clusters. You can reuse those if you like. And this is what the appliques look like. Clear sequin, pearl beads, and some rice beads on here as well. Very pretty appliques. And it's like a silvery gray color. Very different. I've not had anything like this before. And then coming down to the bottom where the cuff was, and you've got your satin covered buttons as well. So this is lot B, the sleeve piece in silver. I am asking $6 a piece for this one, and I have obviously 2 of these available. Okay. Oh, bear with me here, I have to reorganize my stack. Lot W is a bodice piece that is actually on like a sheer kind of organza. I'm going to pan so you can see it. You can see how shiny it is. It has iridescent sequins that have turned, they have turned very yellow, but they actually look gold. These look truly gold. I don't know if it's just the yellow turning yellow or they were supposed to be that color, but it's very pretty. You can see how shiny those sequins are. Has tiny pearl beads, has some rice beads on this one too. There's the point at the bottom. This one is already on a sheer background, so you can cut it up in any way you want. And this goes up to both sides of the neck. Very pretty. Love this one. This is lot W. I only have 1 of this, and I am asking $7 for this one. I did take a measurement. It's 22 inches from the top here down to the bottom, and about 16 inches across up at the breast area, the widest point. That was lot W. Lot X is another piece from that silver dress. Kind of a, I can't even remember now, I cut this dress up a while ago, where this came off of. Probably off of the bodice somewhere. But it has the iridescent almost gray looking or clear sequins, and it has this part that comes down here with a couple of teardrop dangles on it, and it comes down to this here. It measures 16 inches across at this top border part, and 10.5 inches from here to here. I'm going to come down so you can see the detail on this one. Very pretty little, you can cut these out, the little swirl S-shaped appliques. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them across there, and you have this piece coming down. Gorgeous, very shiny. So this is lot X. Silver piece with dangles. I am asking $6 for this, and I only have 1. Lot Y is a medallion. It is, I should have pressed this, it's curling on me. It measures 15 inches from top to bottom here, and 7 inches across at this widest point. And this is what the medallion looks like. Pearl beads, clear sequins on this one. This one also has some rice beads. and down to the bottom. So this is lot Y. I have 2 of these available, and I'm asking $3 a piece for lot Y. Lot Z is another bodice piece. Come all the way out first. Oh, I am. This one has clear sequins with pearl beads, and it has some bugle beads on it as well. I'm just going to pan so you can see. It's on a very sheer background. And this one has a row of dangles at the bottom of it. It measures 22 inches from this top down to where the dangles start, and then 14 inches across here at the widest point. And let me come down. These are the appliques on a very sheer. Where are the bugle beads? Here are the bugle beads coming around. Whoops, coming around here. Very pretty appliques on here. Lots of sparkle. These are, normally you see this kind of shine and iridescent, but these are clear sequins on here. Look at that. Gorgeous. And then you've got this gorgeous dangle at the bottom. So this is lot Z. I only have 1 of this one as well, and I am asking $8 for this. And this time around I'm offering, an applique grab bags. And the applique grab bags are by weight. I'm going to show you real quick all the ones that I have up on my shelf right now. So it will be some combination of these ones that I'm showing you. Let me come down a little bit. I have this Venice lace one. We have this one here. It's very pretty. I have this one here. This cream one with iridescent. It's a combination of alencon, embroidered, clear sequins, iridescent sequins. That one there. I have this one in white that you've seen quite often on my videos. I also have it in pink. If you order a grab bag and you don't want any pink, let me know and I won't put any pink in your grab bag. But if you like pink, let me know and I'll put some pink in there. This one, I have a few of those gray ones. This is one of them. I only have a few of that one, so you may or may not get one of those. This one, they all have beads and sequins on them to one degree or another, some more than others. This one's fairly heavily beaded. That one I have in white, and I also have that one in pink. This one is like a beige almost, dark cream. Got this one here. This one here, this one's a long one. Got this one here. This one here. These are all the ones I have up on my shelf right now that could be in the grab bags. And then this large one here with just the sequins and swirls on it. A grab bag, like I said, it's by weight, and I would say this would probably be about what you would get in one grab bag. Those of you who have ordered my grab bags before, I'm pretty sure you will attest that you get value for your money. Each grab bag is $12, and that's about how much you will get in one grab bag. So I don't have a letter on this. It's just a applique grab bag if you're interested. And I have two bodices, two short bodices to finish up the video today. Bodice number 1, whoops, let me come out, and they're both like empire waist bodices. Bodice number 1 has clear sequins, pearl beads, and the corded alencon appliques on it. And I'm going to come down so you can see. Well, let me pan first. You've got these ones going across the bottom here. You've got some bigger ones actually on the back, and then you've got satin covered buttons, long row of satin covered buttons going all the way down there. So you've got a lot of buttons on this one. So let me come down on this one. These are the appliques that are on there. They're fairly heavily beaded. They kind of hang off onto a, I don't know what kind of material that is, but a lightweight material. Coming around to the front. So this is bodice number 1, and I am only asking $7 for this one. And then finally, bodice number 2 is heavily beaded, very, very heavily beaded. Although it's a short bodice, it was like an empire waist, like right up to here. It is heavily, heavily beaded. It has these large pearls around the neckline, going all the way around. Has this bow down at the bottom of the front. Has these over the shoulder, off the shoulder short sleeves that are also heavily beaded. And on the back there are a few buttons. There's one that was trying to get away. It's just hanging on. So let me go back to the front and come down so you can see the beadwork on here. It's gorgeous. Look at that there. Large beads. This one also has some bugle beads. There's a row of bugle beads on either side of the row of beads. And look at these appliques. Very pretty. Heavily beaded. This one weighs just over a pound. So this will have to go priority mail. Look at that. That's on the sleeve. Gorgeous. I'll flip it over to the back. We have same beadwork, large beads on here. On the back, you got these big beads going around the top. So this is bodice number 2, and I am asking $14 for this one. If you are interested in anything you've seen in this video, the instructions on how to order are in the description box below. I ask that you send me an email with your order. I do ship international, but keep in mind, especially if you buy this one, shipping will be a little bit more because it has to go, it weighs more. As things sell out, I will mark them sold down below so you'll know what's still available, what's not. And there is a $5 minimum order from today's video, if you're ordering from today's video. And that's all I have for today. Bye for now.